Welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing, and we are here tonight. Now we're going to have a one lurker up on the top of the stream. We have one lurker up there. Hey, lurker, nosy lurker. We'll have more people in here in a little bit. So welcome to another live stream on custom screen printing. We're here to do a live stream tonight at 5 o'clock, as we are on here early tonight, and we're doing something different on this stream. So we now play the national anthem after we're done with the stream, not before we start. So we're here to do something different for a change. Trying to do something different on the stream is a little different. So hope everyone will come and join me tonight in the live stream tonight. So we're here to start a 5 p.m. broadcast on custom screen printing. If you're having problems with your device, just your phone, or whatever, get your device working and come on and join me. I know 3 people try to come in here. Get your stuff working, folks, and join us. Everybody's welcome to come into the stream and join us tonight on this wonderful Friday night live stream. Let's give someone a link. If he's around, we'll give my friend a link on the email, and we'll get on the live stream. So tonight we're here tonight to do a live stream tonight on custom screen printing. We're going to wait for see how many people come in. And hey, folks, if you don't want to be part of the stream, you don't have to come in here. Other people will show up here eventually. You want to play games on here? Play your games somewhere else. No one wants you here. Not me, anyway. I want true YouTubers in here, not fake ones. So we're going to wait it out. So tonight we have a screen printing channel. What we do, live stream random chats. And unfortunately, we're for real. We're not fake on this channel. I only allow real YouTubers to come in here, not someone likes to play their little games. So whoever wants to come in here, be true to me as a host. And if you're not true, don't bother coming in here at all. Put it that way. Where the stream is for supporting real YouTubers. Let me see what this is. So anyway, the other day I put a live stream premiere up here on this channel. And unfortunately, some people just don't understand, some people subscribe to my channel, and I support everybody. I do support people on the live stream, on their live streams, and unfortunately, not many people want to come in the stream, and they don't have to come in if they don't want to. I don't force people to come in. So, Oh, okay. They're going to be the money at the end until tomorrow. All right. I'm going to wait for people to show up here. Let's see now. What can we do here? You want to come in and join me? I know two dropped off and someone must be having a signal problem or something. I don't know what that's about, but hey, it does happen from time to time when you're in a YouTube channel and your phones don't work. I don't know who that is, but what that guy that's up there, that one. I think I know who it is. I got an idea who it is. You know, I ain't sure I said it was. So I hope people come in here tonight. Well, whoever that number one is, you're gonna wait up there a long time because I'm not saying very much. So why you're up here in the first, I don't know who number one is, but she's funny. The number one person wants to be up there every time I go live, whoever you are. You're not gonna find nothing out if you're recording me. You might as well give up because nothing talked about. So if you're looking to record me to get my channel removed, you better just quit while you're ahead. Because I'm telling you right now, if I find out who you are, you're gonna get it. Seriously, you're gonna get it. So look out for me, bud. You can hide behind that one all you want, but it doesn't mean you can hide forever. So, stalking's against the law. It's a prison term. So you better think twice what you're doing. Hey, Collins, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. She's looking at a book here. What's going on here, Collins? You still away on the trip? Are you back home or? You know, Collins always has one up the stream, sitting up on the top of the screen, on the stream every time I go live. I don't know who the other one is, but he likes to sit up there and just listen. Yeah, I figured to come on early tonight at 5 o'clock, so stay on here as long as I can go, as long as I can stay up here. Maybe more people show up at this time, though. I don't know. How you like my nature sounds? They sound cool? Oh, okay. What do you think about my nature sounds? And look at the stars in the stream. Cool, huh? Oh, man. Ah. Oh, sounds cool, huh? That's Restream gave me that. I have no problem with a copyright strike. It's going to be free, copy free. And the stars on the picture. I figured to do the national anthem after the stream's over with. I started something new. So more people come in and join me on Custom Stream Printing live stream random chat 5 p.m. No stream tonight, and we're going to stay on here as long as we can. See if more people come in to join us on this live stream PM live stream. I like reading books. I usually read them on my free time, but not on the stream, though. I'll read that book after I'm done. Okay. Well, this is about halftones and scanning in halftones, about photographing, and it might benefit for screen printing, for t-shirts, how to do a book about how to scan in halftones with Photoshop. You know, not, just something I like reading about, something on my free time. But otherwise, I only read when I'm off the stream. It's really great. It's been a hard day today. I do a lot of reading on my free time. So anyway, we have good live streaming tonight, and oh yeah, good, my friend's here. Cajun Cunningham. Hey, Cajun, how you doing, dude? What do you think about my sound effect? You like that?
I heard them little crickets in there a while ago and whippoorwills.
Yeah. Let me shut this off. A minute. I figured to shut it off now.
Oh, you was messing with your hearing ability?
What do you think about my stars?
Yep. They matched your cricket noises earlier and your little. I know what it was. It wasn't a whippoorwill. Whippoorwill don't sound like that.
It's thunderstorm. It's a
Whippoorwill.
nature
A
sounds.
whippoorwill does like his name. Whippoorwill.
Yeah.
Whippoorwill. Those are little TT birds, I think. Rice birds.
Yeah, and
Little
thunderstorms and little raindrops and
little wrens.
yeah, something
We
I wanted to add to it.
We call them TT birds down here. Those little bitty ones. They fly in
Yeah,
little flocks. We
yeah.
call them rice birds. They always hanging around the rice mills, and because the trucks when they come in and out, they always dropping a little bit of rice, you know,
Oh, okay.
and that's why we call them rice birds.
Hmm.
Eating
Yeah.
the raw rice
Hmm.
in the and the rice is still in the hull.
Hmm. Hmm.
What's up, Adventure Awaits? What's going on, Monsieur? That's wait a minute.
Collins.
Huh?
Collins. Collins.
Carlos.
Collins.
Carlos.
No, Collins. Collins.
Collis. Collis.
Collins.
Oh, Collins. It was NS.
Yeah. 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 I figured I add some little bit of good little graphic stuff. That's what Restream put in here, so I figured to put it in the stream.
I wanted to see if I had any lag, but I don't.
Nope, not this time.
Oh.
Yeah, the other day I put I wanted to test I'm doing something different on my stream now. I play the national anthem after I'm done. Instead of starting it with it, I do play it afterwards. Um,
It always did play afterwards, before and afterwards.
yeah, but I only play it now afterwards. I don't play it when,
Oh, only afterwards. You don't play it at the start now, okay? Because
you know,
it was doing. Oh, I'm still walking around with that rollator, Colin Adventure.
yeah.
That's I don't know 6 months now or something. It's getting a little worse. I got a doctor's appointment on the 11th.
Mm.
Wow, that's Thursday. That's just for like a. Oh, you're gonna have to go get a CT scan. I want to look at that blockage better. I want to take a closer look at it, see how much you block, and then we can go out there. Man, that'd be another 2 months.
Mm.
Oh,
Mm.
I want to see what's gonna happen with Three Eye Atlas.
Who's
They
that?
said it's that asteroid or whatever it is, rock
Oh,
that's gonna pass. They thought at first or something it was gonna go in the sun, but it's not.
mm.
It's gonna slingshot and it's gonna be like Halley's comet comes around every so many years,
Oh yeah, yeah,
every
yeah.
70 years or what have or and that's it's well, one of the comets that they come around or we could see it often. Like every 10 or 15 years or whatever.
Is it Haley's
We see
Comet?
it. Well, this one here, they spotted it. Uh, the Chilean in Chile, Peru.
Hmm.
They got a big telescope on one of them big mountains in the Andes,
Oh,
and they spotted it, and then with the help of Hawaii, they determined there wasn't a regular visitor in our solar system. They said this thing comes from another galaxy somewhere, in a galaxy far,
hmm,
far away. Yeah. Anyway,
hmm.
it's nothing to do with Star Wars. That was just a pun.
What's the
Oh,
Haley's Comet come around too? Is that one that was?
right. They got Halley's Comet. They got Hale Bob
Oh,
Comet.
okay.
Hale Bob Comet. That's the one that that guy tried to imitate Jim Jones a little bit, saying that heaven was in the tail of the comet, and had people believing that, and said, "Give me all your money," and we're gonna wait on this ship to come out of the tail of the comet. We're all gonna go to heaven on this spaceship, and ride with
Oh,
the
gee.
comet. Man, how dumb can you get?
I know. Okay.
He wasn't dumb. He was probably smart.
Huh.
But man.
Hmm.
Well, put it this way, he didn't pass out Kool-Aid to everybody.
Hmm.
He sure took their money though.
Hmm.
Man.
Huh. There are a lot of fake preachers out there that are doing that to people and making them think they're something. You know.
Yeah, he had his own order of whatever it was. Uh, it was some kind of fake religion, but it wasn't anything that was known before he came up. That's for sure. He made
Hmm.
something up.
They fell for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like Jim Jones with uh, Kool
Hmm.
Aid.
Yeah,
Remember
I
that?
remember that.
Years. That was years ago. We were kids. Well, you might have been maybe 11, or you might have been a young teenager when that
Hmm.
happened. I want to say I was about 10, something like that. I think.
That was many moons ago.
I know it was in the 70s. Early 70s.
Many moons ago.
And what was the name of that town that they went to? I think it was in I forget. Uh, not Jonesville. Kind of. I don't know why I spit out Jonesville. Let me look something up. Let me look that up.
Hmm. Huh. Crazy.
Jonestown. Okay, yeah. I said Jonesville earlier, but let's see. He died in 1978.
Of what? His own Kool-Aid?
Uh, I don't know if he drank the Kool Aid or not. I forgot. But they called him. He was a preacher, a cult leader. Which would
Yeah,
call
I know.
mass murderer. They called him the People's Temple. He ran that between 55 and 78. Uh, Guyana. Oh, okay. So it wasn't the early 70s. It was 78 that all that happened. Yeah, he did drink the Kool Aid, I guess.
Hmm. I guess he died of his own devices, huh? Hey, John Paul.
Yeah. Hey, John, how you doing, mon ami?
Hmm. 1978, huh? So how old was you in
Yeah.
1978, Cajun?
Oh, I was a teenager. You were too.
I remember that incident. It's crazy.
But I thought it was around 73, something like that. I was off 5 years.
Hmm.
It claimed the lives of 909 members of that sect he had. He had a good following. Flavor Aid, by drinking Flavor Aid, which is Kool Aid, and laced with cyanide.
I was
Wow.
17 years old when that happened. I
You're
was 17
17?
years old.
Okay. In 78, I was 14.
Mm. That was many moons ago.
Yeah.
Crazy people out there. So,
Okay, he didn't drink the Kool-Aid.
no.
Uh, no, uh, he got lead poisoning in the head.
That boy's in there.
Yeah. it went in, and I think it came out this way.
Huh.
And they don't know if it was suicide or one of the guys that went over there with some House of Representatives. There was some local politician or a politician that from his area, I guess. People were complaining they were being held at their wheel or something, and they had armed. He had armed guards too. He had people that was
Oh,
armed, and if you tried to run, because there was some of his flock members try to run, and them people. So they had kind of a little mini
well, thanks a
war,
lot, John.
like a OK Corral type deal there. Um, when them that delegate got there with, they flew over there. That was in Guyana. That's a long ways away. Uh, so yeah, they had a little OK Corral misunderstanding over there, and I guess it was the same caliber. So they don't know if it was self deleted, if he self deleted himself, or if the lead came from another person.
Well, at least he get out of a cowardly way without facing charges. That's what he wanted to get out that way. So he wouldn't have to face the music if he lived. No.
Yeah, they had a movie on him.
Huh.
That guy that played that Louisiana movie played him.
Hmm.
Oh crap! I think he passed away a while back. He was in the guy that played Jim Jones. Powers Booth is his name.
Oh, okay.
He played in Southern Comfort, which that was a
Oh,
movie that was made right here in Louisiana, right by
oh.
Chapel Catahoula, right down the road from it. My
Hmm.
stomping grounds over there. The big old swamp, man. That swamp's 20 something miles wide at certain points, and but it's
Hmm.
average 20 miles wide, and it's like it goes from the Gulf of America. I almost said
Hmm.
Mexico. From the Gulf of America, that's the
Right.
extreme southern end of the basin,
Yeah.
all the way up to the Jones Jonesville. Jonesville, yeah, there's a Jonesville, Louisiana. Way the hell up past north of me up there.
So where was
So
his place? That Jones place. Is it still around?
Jonesville,
Yeah, the one
where they
he.
were all at,
Yeah.
where they drank the Kool-Aid, yeah,
Yeah.
that's oh, I guess it's a town. I guess he named it after himself, but it was in Guyana.
So it's still there, you think then?
Probably, yeah.
Hmm. Why didn't wipe it out?
I think it was in the jungle. I know that, and it was something more than likely with his last name being Jones. More than likely, he named that area Jonesville after him. So it probably wasn't a town. It was something that they had built out of the jungle,
Hmm.
cleared some trees and put some little houses up or whatever. Because they had how many people that drank the Kool Aid? I said earlier, 900 something.
That's a
He
lot
had
of people.
he had a little fountain.
How can
He
they
had,
be
he
so
had them
stupid?
he had them brainwashed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, if I
I
have,
thought I was about 11 or so when that happened, but hell, I was 14. Here's the here's the link. Wait, that ain't it.
well, what's up? Well, what link you talking about?
For Wikipedia.
Oh, what's Wikipedia?
I don't know how that got
I
there.
don't know.
Something got in my Google address bar
Oh,
that I
uh
didn't put
oh.
there.
Yeah.
Well, I think I did paste it, but I don't remember copying that thing.
Hmm.
Here. No, that's still coming up right there. Damn it. Oh, I know it. I know what happened. Okay, yeah. I copied something earlier, and I'm pasting it. Copy.
Hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me reload that so I can get a actual Wikipedia
That may be so there, John, but I don't look my age, though.
copy. Okay. Now, when I put in the chat,
Okay.
okay. Now that's the link, not a half of a
Hmm.
comment.
Hmm. I wonder if it's in bad ruins right now, his place, where he had it. If it's abandoned, people will go there and rack it up some. Oh, I remember that weasel. Yeah, I know. Sunshine in the head. That's funny. Yeah, I remember the guy. I seen the picture. You know, it's funny. Everybody tries to be someone they're not. You know, you ever see that when people try to do something and they know they're not, so they can't actually be that. Some people act like there's something important and they try to be something and they show and act it out. Little do you know they're not that smart, like Jim Jones, that Jones guy was. He was like he thought he was something special or something, and it didn't last very long, did it? Occasion he just came in and it ended. Anybody's able to follow someone. I don't care who it is. People are willing to believe anything they want to hear, and they follow it to the T too. That's the thing. That's what's funny about people. They'll follow anybody, no matter who they are. They'll follow anyone to the grave if they feel like they want them, you know? It's a sad thing, but it's very true. So, sad thing. That's kind of world we live in. People get bored, they want to follow something else. So what have you been doing all day occasion anyway?
Resting. Resting.
That's true. I've been keeping fit.
Damn, he had $10 million at that
Huh.
time. That church he had, the People's Temple or whatever. He had $10 million. Yeah, people gave him their
So what they
money,
do with the money?
and they sold their houses. They gave him that money, all their people, all their wealth. You know.
Mm. So where'd all the money go?
He had control of it.
So when he died, who took it? The government?
I don't know how much was there when all that happened,
Mm.
but you know the government got it.
Oh yeah. They always get everything, don't they?
Which one? Which government? I don't
Huh.
know, because they were over there in South America, in Guyana,
Mm.
by Georgetown. Uh, it was Jonestown.
Maybe our government got it. Our government. Knowing them, they're probably the ones that grabbed it. They grab everything else. Why not grab that, right? Crazy. People will follow anybody to the grave. They would. They want to have their itchy ears want to hear something different than what they want to hear. And that's just part of the situation that people are in today. I don't know. It's crazy. Mm. The only problem I'm having is keeping people in the chat and the stream. They come in, they leave right away. It's crazy. The thing I'm having problems with right now is keeping people in here. That's the problem I'm having. And I always have a lurker up and above the screen. They stay up there. I don't know who that person is, but they're chicken to come in. But otherwise,
Tell you what, that's a long article.
really? Mm. Just want to make a news story out of somebody, I guess. So I guess they.
Yeah, there was a bunch of little houses over there.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm.
little cabins, like cottages, cabins.
Mm.
Probably all one room, or well, a bathroom in there. Well, maybe not. I don't know. It wasn't a jungle, so. But it wasn't like the jungle like you would imagine. You know, it was a cleared out area, a lot of land,
Mm.
hundreds of acres of land that was cleared out. They were just deep inland. You know, they wasn't like on the coast or
Mm.
whatever.
Mm. Mm. Bet you the houses are not in that great a shape now, though.
Oh yeah, probably. Well, I don't know. Never know. The local people that were, born and raised in that area probably said, "Hey, we got a bunch of houses. All right, let's move in."
I don't know. The way I was on YouTube for so long, they said every time something's abandoned, they go do things to the house, they ruin them. They mark them up with graffiti or break something up or something. Now people are occasionally. They never leave things alone, so maybe a bin explorer will look, check them out, see how they look today. Who knows? You never know. Uh, will you take a bunch of trees down and make a village out of himself? Name it after himself?
I don't know. It looks like it's been cleared for a long, long time in that picture in that link that I put
Mm-hmm.
in the chat. You click on that and you can scroll down. That's a long article.
Mm-hmm. Minneapolis, Minnesota. So probably the government probably got all the money then, because it's in. He became a Methodist minister, believing in the church, but was ready to put real sausage in practice. Huh. Hmm. 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 Man, they must have really wrote an article about him, huh? They really
Was
wrote
that?
an article about that strange individual.
Yeah, it's a long, long article. I was just glancing through it all the way to see,
Hmm.
but I'm pretty sure it happened when all that shooting went on.
Hmm. Crazy.
I forgot to shave today. Boy, I shaved the other day, and instead of using that Noxzema cream, uh,
Hmm.
you know, a lot of people like Noxzema. I'm like, yeah, it's a shaving
Hmm.
cream for women. No,
Hmm.
man, and I had to show it to. I was live, and I had to show it. I showed that red and white
Hmm.
can, the green and white's
Hmm.
menthol, and I'll tell you another one that you would probably know is
Yeah, I heard of
Barbasol
that before.
shaving cream. It's it comes out white like like
Yeah.
Cool Whip. But anyway, I think Noxzema makes the one for Barbasol, or Barbasol makes it for Noxzema. Same identical can, just a different
Hmm.
name on it. And Noxzema, and that's what
Hmm.
I use, and it's for irritable
Hmm.
skin, sensitive
Hmm.
skin. So that last time when I had shaved, man, it was like my hairline and right here, straight across, it's like somebody put uh, a stencil over my face that hid my eyes and nose and all that, my goatee, and just painted all that red and then took the stencil off. That's what it looked like, red
Huh,
paint. And I mean,
huh.
yeah, I was like, and it was the skin was tight, 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 tight. I'm
Mm,
like, what made my skin that damn tight? And I was thinking, well, maybe the shaving cream,
mm,
but it never. It's turned red before, but not like that. Man.
mm. Right.
Well, one time it almost, because I was on Lance's live stream in a panel, and I, when I turned like that to do something over here, he noticed the side of my face, and he was like, "Damn, boo, that razor, what happened there?" And I'm like, I don't know what. So I looked, and I'm like, "Dang, it was splotchy red, you know."
Oh, wow.
I'm like, hmm.
Mm,
I said, I thought that was a new razor, not a dull razor, you know, because usually a dull razor, razor rash, razor burn.
mm,
But I had made that red. It was razor burn for sure. Man, that thing was red, red, red. So I gave the razor to Missy. I got a new one, and I used some Dove soap.
mm.
Had that 1/4 moisturizing cream in it.
Right, right.
And, I got my face all hot, whiskers hot, and all that, and then put that Dove soap all over and shave with that soap. Because I used to use soap for a long time shaving with, and I never had no problems. It seemed like I shaved easier,
Mm, mhm.
Shaving went a lot better with soap. So,
Right.
but I shaved with the Dove soap a couple of days ago, maybe 3 days. So that's
Mm.
3 days right there. Oh, wait, when was it? When was it? Tuesday. I think, yeah, Tuesday. Because me and Johnny had went to the store,
Mm.
and it was Tuesday. Yeah, because I had shaved before we went, a couple hours before, and you could see the red splotches.
Mm.
So yeah, Tuesday. So it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is the third day.
Mm. Mm.
But I'm gonna go in there here in a little bit, and before the hour's up. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna shave real quick. I'm gonna see what it's gonna do. I'm gonna see if it's red, because
All right.
you'll be able to see it. You will if it does it. You'll be able to see it.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna go get some coffee. I'm gonna mute myself,
Mhm.
and I muted myself. Couldn't hear me. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take down my background and put Nunk Brad's guitar, silver guitar up there. But I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay. So I hope more people come in tonight on custom screen printing. We did have three people up there. What happened to the three? What is going on with everybody? Why ain't they want to come in the stream? It doesn't make any sense. We are a friendly channel. We don't have problems in here. So why doesn't people want to come in here? I don't know. I'm looking for answers, so I hope I get them because people shouldn't be feeling the way they feel about my channel. My channel is not a bad channel. It's friendly, allows everyone to come in and be themselves. But people are being just lazy, don't want to come in, or they're just being unbelievably weird. I don't understand what's going on with people, but hey, whatever you don't want to come in, don't come in then. I don't care. Stay out. Hey, it's your choice. Nobody's gonna force and twist you around to come in here. So hey, you want to do that, go right ahead. Doesn't bother me any. I'll get different followers to take your place. Some people would come in here. They're not saying they think my channel is boring. Then don't come in. Go play in traffic somewhere in the middle of an intersection. So more different people come in. Different people will come in. I hope that will come in and join us on this stream. We are on here for 51 minutes now. I started early tonight. I'm hoping that more people would show up here, but unfortunately, they're being the same old idiots that think this channel is bad, and it isn't. So whatever your problem is, you better get yourself straightened out or get your head on straight, because my channel isn't a bad channel. I don't know what you were thinking or who was telling you, but it's all false lies. It's all it is. So I'm just waiting for more people to show up here to be part of the channel, and hope you come in, because I don't believe in people, what they say anyway, but some people want to hear something that's not true. So whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Whoever doesn't want to come in, you won't get my support. That's all. It's up to you. I go around watch people's channels today. I'll just have to. I'll think who don't come in here, and I won't support them. So the choice is yours. But anyway, hope everyone's having a good night tonight. And John, I don't know if you're still here. You might have left. Maybe you're on live on your own. But hey, I don't know what all people are up to. But hope everyone's having a good night. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. So I'm just going to wait it out. Put sound back on. I had on here. So hoping more people come in tonight before the live stream gets over tonight. I don't know about that one. You feel as old as you feel. Well, number one, you can listen to the nature sounds and record that and use it. if you like. Up to you. Hey, Jace. Yeah, you like the little sparkles on the screen? That neat? Little stars? And the nature sound of rain and lightning? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. KJ will be back in a bit. He's back in a little bit. Asian 20, huh? Yeah, he did a good job on that tow truck I seen yesterday. I gave you a good comment on the video. Very interesting. Little sound looks pretty good. Real good. So, excuse me. A little yawn in there. I'm just having a little trouble getting people to come in here, I guess. That's what happens usually. Oh, I'm doing all right. No complaints here. I just didn't play the national anthem before I started the stream. I play it afterwards. So it'll be good that way. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah.
Jay, what's up, morning,
Like
mate?
you,
How you doing?
all right, so. Oh yeah, you're a little red there.
Is it? Pop, make me full size?
It's probably a 5 o'clock shadow, I guess. If I could find the darn thing to make it. Yeah, you're a little red in the face, right about here and down here a little bit. It's
right
not
here.
as bad though.
Yeah, follow the hairline.
It's not as,
I can't
it's
see
not as
that.
bad though.
I can't see that. Because I'm facing away from the camera, so all right.
It's not as bad though.
Okay.
One thing I'll tell you though, if you ever shaved all that off, you wouldn't look there like yourself.
No, that's right. In fact, I got a twin brother. Well, he passed away a while back. I think you knew him, Ken Peavy, the Professor Peavy.
That name sounds familiar.
We used to do he used to do, but I was there all the time. The Big Show. Ken Peavy's The Big Show, and he'd give away that big prize package at the end. It was a whole hour or so, him putting stuff in on the table, in the package, so to speak. In the pack, okay, this, and then he'd talk about a coin and the history a little bit of it. Hey, it's a steel nickel that's shattered. Boy, this thing's worth a lot of money. It's shattered. The dies was shattered, and it was shield nickel, and they started shield nickels when Civil War, 18. That was the first nickel ever made. The first 5-cent nickel, not, okay, they had half dimes.
Uh-huh.
They did. They had half dimes, but they were called a half dime. The word nickel wasn't there yet.
Okay.
And those were silver. And all coins were silver except for the penny.
Oh, okay.
All coins were silver. And okay, here's another case it wasn't. It was a 3-cent piece. Okay. It was a 3 cent nickel,
Okay.
and they called it a 3 cent nickel because it was metal, not silver. The first
Oh,
3 cent piece were made from silver, and you can tell they had different designs on them. But the 3 cent
right.
nickel, they had made that for the stamps to buy stamps. It was 3 cents for a stamp back then,
Mm,
which was expensive. If you were making a quarter a day, 25 cents a day,
mm,
or what have you, I'm pretty sure we made more than that.
mm.
But anyway, if you were making just say a quarter a day, hypothetical,
Right.
3 cents out of that 25 cents was a big deal. You could buy a loaf of bread, you know,
That was the good old days.
back then for
No, no
or
more.
2 loaves of bread for 3 cents. But anyway, the uh, the shield nickel was the first nickel ever made, and it was made with nickel. That's why they called it a nickel. But it
You
was a
have one of those?
5 cent piece. I got one somewhere. I have no idea where it's at. If it's
Oh,
in one of them boxes in that room with some stuff, because when we would have, I would have all my coin stuff, holders, whatever, electronics, what have you, on this work area where I'm at, and this
yeah.
is like my studio, okay? And man, this table, I knew everything was on it, but now that we put everything in for the holidays, people would come over. Well, clean the table off. So I put all that in a post office box, flat rate, uh, mail-in box in the post office. They free. And I had a bundle of 25, and so I took one of them. I taped it, and I took one or two, and I put everything off my table on in there, and I wrote on it, "Open soon. Stuff from table for Christmas." Well, I hadn't seen them boxes since then.
Mm,
That open soon has been like 5 years ago.
mm,
So, and I'm pretty sure that she was nickel in one of them boxes in
mm,
storage. And if it's in that room, it's on the bottom somewhere. There's a
mm.
lot of other stuff on top because that's our storeroom. That spare bedroom is our storeroom. Yeah.
All right, whose bedroom was it before it became a storeroom?
It always was a storeroom. That was always
Oh,
a spare bedroom.
okay.
And we put all our stuff in there because we live by ourselves. And it's a good sized room. It's 12 by 12. It's a
Mm,
big bedroom, 12 foot by 12 foot.
okay.
Oh, no, 12 foot, probably about 14 foot. This one's, I think, 12 by 14.
Mm,
Our bedroom. It's huge.
mm,
Like my granddaughter's bedroom. It's small. It's a kid's room though.
mhm,
It's probably 12 by say 9 or 12 by
mm.
10. That's actually a little small. 12 by 16, you're looking at a good sized bedroom, and then if you have that's a master bedroom. Uh, 12, 12 by, and they always 12 foot because of the
Mm.
rugs, carpet,
Yeah.
linoleum.
Mm.
Everything's made in 12-foot lengths. So that's how come your bedrooms are 12 by 12, say. You get a foot and it's 12 foot wide, that's enough for a whole bedroom.
Well, the other day, I think it was yesterday, I was watching this band Explorer. I think his name was what is it what the heck's that guy's name? That channel.
And what's it,
It's a band Explorer, but he went in this house and the bedrooms were kind of almost near the same size. They were kind of weird, but I don't even remember the guy's name. The channel. What am I something doing here, or what am I? Don't know. But he goes around looking at these old houses in Canada. So this house is
mm,
going to be demolished, but they had a lot of stuff in the garage that they didn't sell. So it's worth a lot of money. But the bedrooms look similar sizes to each other. It was kind of weird. I don't know.
did they have any closets in those bedrooms?
Yeah, they did.
They
One
did? Oh,
one
wow, that's,
closet
that's odd.
had a walk-in closet. Some didn't have a real big closet, but the rooms were kind of the same size. The closets A couple of closets were smaller.
Okay.
It was weird.
Because like in your area, okay, where you live in your state and a few other states up there, New England, the New England area, and you in a New England state, Massachusetts was one of the first 13. Well, do you have a closet in your bedroom?
Uh-huh.
You do? Okay. What year your house was built?
1893.
Okay. Before that, houses that were built in the say the 1700s,
Mm-hmm.
they a lot of bedrooms didn't have closets because the tax that you paid went by a room on how many rooms your house was, not how big your house was, how many rooms were in the house. So they never built closets. That was considered a room, and they would get taxed for that. So everybody had those Schifferold cabinets. You know, cedar cabinets that you could hang pants in, dress on one side, and you had some drawers. They put that up. It was a piece of furniture, and they used that to keep their clothes, their socks, in a drawer because the drawers were built in. They had a miroir, a mirror on the door that you opened on that. You call them Schiffer robes, you know, cedar robe, Schiffer robe
Mm-hmm.
cabinets, different styles, all made of cedar to keep your the moths away from your clothes because moths they love cotton clothes. You know,
Well, the shelves I have on my wall were in the closet, and I ripped them out. They were like wooden shelves in the closet, but I tore them out. So I wanted the closet a little bigger, so I took them out. And I made shelves out of them and put them on my walls.
yeah. Well, your house was built after that tax went away because
Mm-hmm.
that tax it went by how many rooms were in your house, and a closet was considered a room.
I won't consider this
Now,
one.
if you had an indoor bathroom at when it was built, and they had a tax for a room, you know, when when they had room taxes, if you had a bathroom in your house, you got taxed on that bathroom,
Mm-hmm.
you know, per year or whatever it was when they collect per year. But back then in the 1700s, most people had an outhouse. You know, they went outside because
Oh.
they didn't have indoor plumbing back then in the late 1700s. Early 1800s. The toilet wasn't even invented back then. The toilet was invented in the 20th century, you know,
Mm-hmm.
1900s, 1930, I think, something like that. And then there was a fella by the name, I think it's John maybe or James Crapper. His last name was Crapper, Crapper. Hence the terminology nowadays for going hang off the dock. I gotta go take a crap. There was a fella that invented like the modern tank tank toilet, what have you. Maybe the tank that was attached to it or whatever. Because a lot of them, their tanks were on the wall high, and you had a pull chain, and you had a pipe coming down,
Mm-hmm.
and you pull that chain, and that when you pull that chain, it opened the valve, and the water went down and flushed the toilet. Now, I think Crapper invented the toilet with the tank or something like that. You know, he didn't invent the toilet. He invented like kind of the modern day toilet, like Otis. Everybody thinks Mr. Otis invented the elevator. He didn't. Somebody else invented the elevator. But Otis improved the elevators big time. That's how he got his big name. And he owned the elevator company, yes. But he invented the brakes on the elevator. In case the cable breaks, like say on a 30-story building,
Yeah.
man, that's over 300 foot tall. You know, each story being 10 foot, which is actually more in certain buildings. You got like 13, 14 foot because you got a lot of space in between for air conditioning work, duct work, electrical, and all that stuff. Air handlers in between the ceiling and the next floor.
Mm-hmm.
So 30 stories is over 300 foot tall.
Mm-hmm.
And uh, you get in the elevator and that cable breaks. There ain't nothing you can do. You can say a Hail Mary, maybe. You got enough time for that. You're going to free fall, and it's going to be a hard drop, a hard landing. But Mr. Otis, he invented the brakes. That in case that would ever happen, cables are break, automatic brakes come out
Mm.
and slow it down, stop it, and slow it down. Saved a lot of lives.
Mm.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you mentioned Otis. Oh yeah, he invented the elevator. He helped out.
Mm.
Just like Crapper. He didn't invent the toilet. People say he did, but he helped with modernizing the toilet.
So the 1800s didn't have the toilet invented.
In the late 1800s, everybody that I knew had an outhouse.
Mm.
That's you depicting, like say in movies that depict that era, that time slot. They had a like a chamber pot. The rich people had a chamber pot, and they kept it under their bed.
But if they had an outhouse over here, they ain't around here no more. They must have.
Huh?
If they had an outhouse around here, it's a long time ago.
Yeah, right, correct. There's people that go to these. They'll find in the country. They'll find these people's houses, the old houses, and they'll find a little swell in the yard, a little impression, and they'll start digging that. They looking for bottles, apothecary bottles, medicine bottles, perfume bottles, uh, because when they were throwing perfume bottles and all that away, they threw that in where the latrine was, the outhouse, the latrine. And
Right.
people dig that up, and it's not nasty anymore. All that done composted down into dirt and all that. And these guys that metal detect and dig, they find all kind of stuff. They ain't gonna find no gold. Not in a, well, they might. If a gold coin might have fell down, like a $1 gold coin might have fell down and all that, and the guy said, I ain't getting in there and getting that out. And a
Right.
lot of people had holes in the ground, burn holes, where they would burn and then they cover it up later, with some
Mm.
dirt. And people dig those up. Those are burn holes, and they got a lot of bottles and all that in there. But the latrine holes is the one they like.
Mm.
They'll find all kind of bottles and trinkets or whatever, because people use that as the latrine hole as a throwaway disposal.
Right.
There's some YouTube channels that do that. All you gotta do is uh, in the search bar on YouTube, type in uh, latrine or digging, outhouse digging. Something will come up. Let me do that. Let me try that.
Mm.
Outhouse digging for bottles came up by itself.
Mm.
It heard us talking about it.
Mm.
Digging a bathroom from the 1860s.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Let me hit share on this. Copy. Put this in the chat. Paste. Okay. There's one. There's a guy. It's a short, like a 1 minute or whatever, 2 minute. video on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is an hour and 30 minutes. I don't know if any. I might.
Oh my gosh, really? Digging down that deep for it? What the heck?
Yeah, they had some deep holes they would dig. That way they didn't have to move the outhouse itself every 6 months or a year. You know, they would stay in that area for a long time.
Huh, that's crazy. That's crazy.
$1,000 bottle found dump digging.
Hey, J. Mary. And Cajun, Jay's asking what's up, Cajun.
Hey, J. Mary, how you doing, chap? And also Jake. Oh, he might have not been here earlier when I said hello, Jake. Figured Jay would have done been up in the panel by now.
Doing okay there, J. Mary. Um, yeah, that's kind of um, unusual digging in that area, but it's not going to be in there now. It's all completely dirt now. But people do dig anywhere to find treasures where they are though. But
Oh yeah.
that's a deep hole to dig. They're digging in though. It's deep. How long did
Right.
it take to dig that hole? It was like it was 2 or 3 days. Exactly.
Oh, I doubt it. Probably a couple of hours or so. It depends on how easy it was.
That's what he's talking about, J. Mary. He's talking about the same subject you are. Hmm.
Yep. That's it. Dig where the outhouses were. Because you never know. I mean, somebody probably dropped some silver money in there, you know, when they were pulling their pants down. They didn't have back pockets back then, they had front pockets. Well, a lot of them didn't have back pockets. Pants didn't have back pockets. What's with the
Oh,
stars?
I
That's
added
kind of
it.
cool.
Yeah, that's what Restream put in there. So I tried it out.
Yeah, got some little rice birds in there too, little TT birds. Cheap, 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 cheap,
I
cheap.
I ain't playing it now though.
When J Mary, when this turns into a video, uh, oh Jay said he would come up, but he's cooking. He's beating up the stove.
Hmm.
Uh, at the beginning of the stream, he had the birds chirping. Sounded like the little rice birds that hang around the rice mill over here.
Like this.
Yeah, boy, that's almost whippoorwill, but not quite. That's some little wrens, little early morning birds. That used to wake me up. When you live out in the woods and you ain't got no noise, uh, you get woke up by Mother Nature.
Hmm.
That's the alarm clock, and the birds always start chirping right before daylight.
Hmm. Hmm.
And if you go like a week, it probably wouldn't even take that long. A whole week with no technology and Mother Nature, not even a watch. I could tell time by the sun. I used to, real good.
Yeah.
I get it within a few minutes, 10 minutes or so. I had to, yeah, yep. Refreshing the chat. Go from live chat to top chat, and then from top chat to live chat.
Mm.
It'll refresh. Anyway, Yeah, you stay a whole week out in Mother Nature. No phone. I'm talking about a cell phone. No technology. No Twitter. Nothing. Nothing. And your body will go back to your biological clock, your body's own clock.
Mm.
You'll be waking up just 10 in the morning in your house. And then you go out at the end of a week, you're waking up at daylight. Your body's clock gonna readjust itself to Mother Nature's alarm.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I always click on the live chat up there with the little down arrow. Click on that, you go to top chat, and then you click on top chat again, and you go back to live chat, and boom, refreshes the chat.
Mm.
I learned it the hard way when I was doing auctions. I would say sold, in the chat, and nobody after that can bid. Well, I seen some that was it was a bid right after I typed in sold. And I'm like, sorry, but somebody said, no, man, I see it in my chat on my computer that that bid was in before you, and they took a screenshot of it and showed it to me. Look here, and I'm like, all right. They said refresh your chat. Oh, okay. So I went from live chat to top chat back to live chat, and sure enough, it popped up on my screen. That bid was there before I typed in sold. So I had to let that guy have it.
Mm.
That whatever he bid on. It was coins, but what is it with the top chat? It refreshes
Mm.
right at the top of the little chat box, top left. You see live chat.
Yeah, the YouTube side, right?
Yeah, the YouTube chat. I think it would do that. Let me see. Yeah, yeah, because I'm looking at the chat here and
Yeah, I did it too. Okay.
on the
Live
YouTube
chat.
side, I'm looking at the chat,
Live chat.
and it's right top left, and it'll say top chat, but you click on top chat, and then you move your cursor down to live chat, and you click on live chat, and boom, and then after about 15 minutes, especially when I was doing auctions all the time, coin auctions, I had to keep my chat
Mm.
refreshed.
Right. Mm.
Email Jay a link, all right?
Yeah, okay. Hold on for a minute. Hold on.
But when I was having trouble, the top and all that wasn't there. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's when you refresh the whole page.
Let me see what my keyboard is. Okay, here's your link. Okay, thank you. I sent you the I didn't know that part about the chat part that you said something about. I didn't know that. So I know it.
Yeah, that's on the YouTube though, YouTube
Yeah,
chat.
yeah.
Because I had my YouTube chat popped out on the side of
Mm.
this uh, live stream page,
Right, right.
restream live stream page.
Mm.
Whoops. Okay, make me a little bigger there, Wayne.
Sure.
See, here's us on Restream in the
Yeah.
studio, and here's the Restream chat. Here's YouTube chat
Yeah.
right there. I have the YouTube chat popped out, and it's about 3 inches wide, and I just moved Restream over
Yeah.
that little up here. I didn't catch a picture of it, but there's a little square up here. Minimize your screen, and it does it perfect. And then I just move this over
Yeah.
right here to meet up with that
Right.
right there on that line there,
Yeah.
and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
So the YouTube chat's popped out on the side of Restream, and we are the same size. We're not smaller.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I do that even though I'm not in the panel on live streams. I'll
Right.
do that. I'll pop my chat out because you see more of the chat.
Right. Right.
You see a lot more. You can go in the past chat. You can scroll up.
Mm-hmm.
I could probably go all the way back to when you started.
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting for Jay's to come up. It's in your email, Jay. I know I sent it to you. I started a little early than that. I started at 5 o'clock, so.
Yeah, your time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See what
Oh,
my
here he
weather
is.
is.
I heard something. Must be having trouble coming up or something. Like, oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, Jace.
Hey, yeah. What's up, Jake?
What's up, buddy?
Not a lot. Oh, fixing to give me a cup of coffee though. Humidity is 51%. Yeah, got some winds of south. Wow,
Mm-hmm.
5 miles an hour and humidity 51. That's low humidity.
Yeah.
And then 91 degrees at 51 humidity. Let's see what the heat index is. Let's see.
It rained a little bit over here today, but it wasn't raining
91
out.
humidity 51.
It's nice and cool over here today.
Mm.
So it feels like 99.
Mm.
So it feels like 99 outside. I got a little chart that I can bring up. It's bookmark.
Mm.
I got to get some coffee. I'll be right back.
Oh. Back in the studio again with all the good old model cars and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was cooking dinner a little while ago, so that's why I had to wait for a minute.
Yeah.
So how everybody been doing?
Good. I
That's
started
good.
early tonight. I started at 5 o'clock, so now we got 4 up here. Maybe more 4 people come in, join our stream, everything. So when it comes to 2 hours, 2 hours, something like that, well,
Yeah, I started me a new build today.
Jay, where are you? I forgot. She asked you where you're from.
Oh, Pleasant Hill, Ohio, right outside of Troy, Ohio.
Show me that now. Let me bring you up a little bigger here. Show me what you showing me.
Started a
Oh,
new build here yesterday.
that's the car you were talking about for someone that cancer awareness, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I watched that too. I watched all your videos, the 3 of them, and commented on every one of them.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I had to watch the cheap one because I liked that one. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, tow truck turned out pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah, you get a lot of real
I
stuff
tried to
with
build it like the tow truck I used to have.
it. Oh, yeah, you said that. You said something about that. Try and make the stuff realistic in it, what it used to have, and you know. So
Yes,
whatever
sir.
happened to that tow truck? You sold it?
Yeah, I got to the point where I was making too much money. I was working 2 jobs and I didn't have time to run it.
Oh, okay. But now you have like a little replica of it now, right?
Yes, sir.
You was
That's
making
good.
too much money. Damn, ain't no such thing as that.
Hey, I was making all the money I could make back then.
Yeah.
Mm.
Back then I was making 40 something dollars, 47 to $48 an hour.
Damn. Well, I did that in my time. I sure did. I was making more than that, as a matter of fact. But it was electronics. Yeah, I was uh, had my own business, electronics repair.
Right.
It depends on the job. Okay, say like if it took me 10 minutes to fix a radio that was hooked up backwards, which it didn't take me that long. It only probably took me about 6 minutes at the most. Just say 6 to 10 minutes, okay? But let's round it up to 10 minutes. And I do that 6 times, and I charged $25 back then to repair a radio that got hooked up backwards, car stereo, amplifier, what have you. If I did that 6 times in an hour at $25 an hour, that's a lot of money.
Oh, yes, sir. The most
That's a
I ever
hundred.
made was
That's
it was $127.50 an hour.
overtime or something or what?
No, it was prevailing wage jobs like government buildings and stuff like that we was working on.
Okay. What was your role? Your job description?
Foreman.
Oh, okay. So you was the lead man.
I was a roof tech foreman. Yes, sir.
Okay. I was a superintendent in Arizona and working for a huge construction company, biggest one in the area. We built 7, 10-story buildings, high schools, post offices, elementary schools. It didn't matter. That falls under no. Oh, not a whole lot, Miss Ashley. How you doing?
Hey, Ashley.
We had tater salad the other night with our shrimp gumbo, and tater salad. Anyway, I worked for DDS, Diversified Design and Construction. The brother, the guy that owned that company, his brother owned another one. When their dad died, uh, uh, Tom took the Diversified company, and the other brother, I mean Hal Ashton, he took DDC, Diversified Design and Construction, and his brother took the construction, dirt construction business. And that company there, Ashton Construction, they built all the interstate roads, the bridges, overpasses, everything.
Oh,
They
excellent.
win all the state contracts. So if you ever go through Arizona and you go through on the interstate or a major highway or highway, more than likely the company doing that is Ashton Construction.
Right.
But when I worked for the brother for his company, I wasn't making that much an hour. I mean, you make salary,
Right.
Yeah. Have a good night.
and you divide that up. It added up to about 20, something like that, an hour.
Yeah, I used to love doing them Prevail jobs.
Bye, Miss J. Mary. Pre what?
Prevail jobs like government buildings and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Well, DDC they had a lot of buildings that they built for in the medical industry. Like St. Joseph, Carondelet, St. Mary's hospital facilities. The company I worked for.
Right.
Plus, like I said, post office, high school. When you build a post office in Tucson, you're not building a very big one. You're just building a branch post office.
Right.
The town of Tucson is so huge, and they already have a huge one. They don't need another big one. They just need another branch in an area that give faster service.
Hmm.
Oh, they also did work for TEP, Tucson Electric Power. They did a lot of work for them. Uh, Underground, like manholes, like you're looking at a manhole in a road or somewhere, or in a parking lot, and when you open that manhole, there's a big concrete box in there that they got
Right.
wires going in and coming out and connections being tied and all that stuff. Yep. And so my company did work for TEP also. Like they needed to take a high wire down because there was a business that was going to be built there, and they had some tall stuff going in all the time, like oversized loads going in. They needed to move the high lines, which were I don't know, 20, just say 20 foot on average, because these were tall lines and out in the desert where we were at on one job, and we was doing a man plus to run the conduit from one pole to another pole, going up the pole, and then the wire was underground, and they had a manhole cover to make the tie points for the big 50,000 volt cables or 72,000. I think there were 72 kVs, 72,000 volts in those, because that was a big, you know, big run there, thick cable too. Anyhow, we did all that. Now we didn't mess with the electrical part of it. TEP did all that. Boy, that's some hard digging too. That was some hard digging. Man, it messed up a lot of teeth on that bucket, on that excavator. A lot of
Right.
teeth. There's them tiger teeth on there. LSU teeth. And it, now, you get into that caliche. You know, that native soil, that caliche stuff, man, that's like concrete.
Yeah,
You
we used to
can't
put
do
like
it. I'm sorry, go ahead.
we used to put up roofs on the hospitals, the schools, the government buildings, uh, all that good stuff.
Y'all did a lot of flat roofs?
Yes, sir. High tar,
Yeah.
rubber, Duralast, we did it all.
Torch down?
Yep. That's why I first
Yeah.
started, is torch down.
Oh, okay. Uh, they had on that medical office building at St. Joe's. It wasn't a hospital, but all the specialists were in that building. You know, they had 5 floors plus the mechanic floor, so it was 6 stories. And they had it wasn't flat. You know, it looked flat from the road. You know,
Right.
but when you got past the parapet, you know, when you got up on that roof, they had a very in the center. They had a little bitty peak. I mean, very not tall.
Yep.
It might have been maybe a quarter inch per foot run. You know, so the rise would be. I mean, you couldn't even put that in a pitch. Like it wasn't even a 1 on 12 pitch. You know. Most houses are like 10 on 12, 6 on 12. It depends on the style of the house. If you got a big roof like that, hell, that's 12 on 12, 16 on 12.
Yeah, I used to
Uh,
hate them 12 on 12s.
yeah, you need toe boards, you know. But once you get, you know, up there, I mean, once you get your rhythm going and stuff, you're all right. You got to have a safety harness, you know, because
Yep.
12 on 12, you can slip, lose your balance.
Yep. I still got my harness out in the garage, matter of fact.
You standing up on a 12 on 12, you know, that's a 45-degree angle, 12 on 12,
Right.
perfect 45-degree angle. You didn't have to bend down much. Anyway, it was probably like a quarter of an inch or a half an inch per foot run. And so the rise, I want to say the peak of you could barely notice it. It was probably like 6 inches. Go down to the scupper holes, you know,
Right.
on the end wall. You got your holes in there. I call them scupper holes.
Yeah, that's what they're
What y'all
called.
call 'em? Okay.
Scuppler holes.
Uh, okay. And on a boat, they scuttle holes. Scuttle, scuttle. You know, like you scuttle a ship
Right.
or a submarine or whatever. Yeah, scuttle holes on a shrimp boat. We all the they wide. They're about 2 foot wide, about 6 inches tall. When you dump your nets, clean your shrimp after you get all your shrimp culled out. All the fish and trash jellyfish and all that goes over through the scuttle holes. Sharks, stingrays, and all that big stuff you got to pick up by their eyes. And the stingrays, you got to pick them up by their eyes, toss them over the gunnel of the boat, the rail of the boat. Sharks, grab them if they won't fit in the hole. You get some big sharks, you know, 5 foot, 6 foot that won't go through that hole. So you got to pick them up and throw
Right.
them over. But we did all that with a lot of stuff that was uh, turtles. You know, back then turtles wasn't on the endangered list. But we throw that overboard right away. Sharks, throw that overboard so they can live. Sharks don't live that long out of the water. Stingrays, they'll live a good while out of the water, but we threw them right back in. And that was right before we put the nets out, so we didn't recatch all that. You throw something over the boat, over the side of the boat, and you got your nets in the water. There's a good chance you'll catch it again.
Right.
Big king king mackerel, 4 footers. We throw that overboard. That's some oily fish right there. It's good eating and all that, good omega fats and stuff, but it's oily. But anyway, like I say, in the roof, it didn't have much, but it don't rain a lot in Tucson, Arizona. During the summer months, during the monsoon season, yeah. and that's when usually like a hurricane uh, that turns into, that degrades itself when it goes into Mexico on the Pacific side. There's two of them that went in Arizona when I was there. And man, we got up on our roof on my house, and man, we was like, "Oh yeah, this rain feels good."
Mm.
You get rained on maybe 5 times a year, and
Mm.
if you run out in the rain, I'm talking about you get rained on 5 times a year. That's you like going out in the rain in Tucson. Down here, when it rains, we go inside. It rains a lot
Yep.
down here in Southwest Louisiana. Well, South Louisiana, period. I like to let people know I'm in the Southwest part, Cajun country, not Creole country in New Orleans.
Mm.
They have their own culture over there and cuisine.
Mm.
Where'd you start? You said you started a new build. Would you start?
I started at 67 Chevelle.
Oh, 67. Okay. I think that was the
Hey,
first. That was the first year of them. Yeah, man. 67. Was that the first year of the Chevelles?
No, 66.
Six.
I think they made
Okay.
it 65 too, but 66 when they come out when they started mass producing them.
Okay. My dad had a 66 Impala. I don't quite remember that one. He bought it in 60. And he had me on the
Yeah, I like
hood
them old
standing
muscle
up
cars.
in a picture. That's all model boxes behind you on that shelf, huh?
Everywhere.
They empty or they got models in them?
Nah, they're all full,
Brand new or built or unassembled?
unassembled,
Huh?
unassembled.
You kind
I
of went
got.
robot.
Oh, sorry. I got 2 closets full of them. I've got 3 refrigerator boxes in the garage full of them. I got wall to wall to the ceiling and floor in here,
They unassembled or assembled?
unassembled.
Unassembled, so they need to be put together.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. You said you got what? Refrigerator boxes?
Yes, sir. I got 3 of them in the garage full of models.
What's a refrigerator box?
Just like the big boxes, and when you buy a new refrigerator, they come in big boxes.
Okay, yeah, the carton, the shipping carton that comes in.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes,
yeah, you
sir.
take it off like that.
Yep. And then I got this closet's full right here. Then I got another closet over there that's full. I got them everywhere.
Dang, that's a lot of assembly work. Now, where's all the ones that
Yeah, my wife calls it her.
your wife did what?
She calls that her retirement fund.
Yeah, yeah, when you pass away, huh? She can sell those for $5 a box and live good on that for a while. All of that.
Yep.
Damn, that's thousands and thousands of
And
dollars.
that's not
How much is a model
and
nowadays?
that's not even including
How much is a model nowadays?
anywhere from 30 to $60 a
Oh,
kit.
really? I didn't know they went up that much. I think I was paying 3 and 4 back in the '70s, late,
Yep.
uh,
I remember
mid
them.
to late '70s, and that was I did Monogram, and there was another company. I can't remember the name.
AMT.
Huh?
It's called AMT.
No, not that. I don't know that company. And they had a Monogram. I
They
think
got
I think
they got
Monogram.
Monogram. They got Revell.
I remember Revell. Yeah.
They got AMT. Uh, then you got your Japanese kits, which they're all kinds of different kits for those.
I think I did.
Uh,
The only two I did companies were Revell and Monogram. Monogram, they had a club
yep,
that you could get into. You paid by the year. I forget how much it was a year. $12 a year, $10 a year or something. Uh, and you was in that club, and they sent you all kind. When you put in your $12 for the year, they sent you a big kit, like a big mat, a big
yep,
protective mat for your desk. They sent you paints, brushes, all kind of stuff. The little bottles of paint. Uh,
yep. Yeah, like these right here.
yeah, I forget the name of them. Wayne bought some a while back to paint a, a Chromebook.
Yeah, laptop.
Yeah, he bought
Yep,
some red, I think. I forget what color he bought, but it was
yep.
trip tight. Wait, trip light, trip tight. No, I can't remember the name of them. Tester,
Yep, Tester's
tester.
paint.
Yeah. Well, when you join Monogram and Tester was in with them, when you paid that $12 or whatever it was, I forget how much it was. My mom paid for it. I didn't. I was like 12 years old, probably 13. No, well, let me see. Yeah, I was a teenager. Yeah, I was a teenager. I was about 13 years old, something like that. Anyway, my mom paid for it, and I got that mat, paints, brushes, and all kind of stuff. And my daddy was a carpenter and all that, and cabinet maker, so we had sandpaper.
Huh?
We had sandpaper.
The honey? Should be in the cabinet
Huh?
above the dishwasher. Oh, my daughter's asking where the honey was at.
Oh,
You mean the small red bottles of paint I bought you
so
were
you're
talking
retired
about?
now?
Well, I'm on disability now. Um,
Oh, okay.
I ended up in a coma for like a month,
Whoa.
and but yeah, now I was in a wheelchair for years and everything.
You walking now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You you physical therapied yourself then?
Yep. I was in a nursing home for 6 months. Got out of there, started doing it by myself.
Nursing home. Oh, rehab nursing home.
Yep.
Yeah, physical therapy nursing home. Yeah, my mother-in-law, Mama Faye, she just got out on the 29th or the 30th. Uh, Physical therapy out of one of the nursing homes. Man, when she got in there, they wanted to know if she owned a house because
Yep.
they wanted the title to it. Like no, no, no. Her burial, they asked her burial insurances if she
Yep.
had any and all that. She was supposed to give. Hey, she ain't coming here as a resident. She's in here for physical therapy. Okay, y'all
Yeah.
not
They
taking
tried that
nothing
with
she
me.
got. Yeah, y'all not taking nothing she got.
Yep. They tried that with me, and oh well, that's what they get.
The finger.
Yeah. Right there. Right there.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah, got an itch on my nose. Uh, oh yeah, they tried that with my cousin that owns a radio station. His mom went in the nursing home, and a year before that, she sold her house and land. I forget how much she got for that, 140,000 or something, 150,000. It was about 10 acres of land, I think, and a nice house, country. And she went to a nursing home, and they saw that she sold that house and property a year before. They wanted her bank. They wanted that money from that
Yep.
house. My cousin said, he got his lawyer, the one he uses for the radio station, and that lawyer firm, and shut them down quick. They wanted that money from what she sold. Oh, they wanted everything. They got her disability. I mean her retirement check. They got that. They only give you $50 out of down
Yep.
here. They only give you $50 allowance out of that.
Yep. That's
They
what they
get
tried to do to me.
your Social Security check and whatever else, whatever other income you have, say like a IRA or whatever. But nobody that I know of will go in a nursing home with a collecting an IRA because they'll
Right.
get it. You know, they'll cash it and they'll just take everything out and all that crap. But anyway,
Yeah, they tried that with me.
yeah, man.
But me and my wife was just one step ahead of them.
Oh yeah, $50 allowance. That ain't nothing.
Nope. My wife would come actually put money on my books for me, get haircuts and all that stuff while I was in there. And they tried the same thing. They tried to get it from me. And I was like, you guys ain't touching my shit.
They tried to get that money your wife gave you for a haircut.
Yeah, what it was is my wife would come in like every week and put money on my books. So I'd have money
Okay.
for haircuts and drinks or whatever I needed.
Right.
And they tried to keep it too. And we was like, nope, you guys ain't touching that money.
They're not supposed to touch your money that you have on your tally, you know, to buy stuff that you need. How
Yeah.
come she just didn't take you out of there and bring you to the barber?
Well, what it was is for a long time I couldn't get out of bed. I was
Oh,
bedridden
oh, okay,
before I actually got into my wheelchair.
okay,
Mm,
So I was kind of at the mercy of them guys.
mm.
But
yeah.
when I was in a wheelchair and we left, then that's when my wife would come pick me up and take me out and do what we had to do and go back. Well, then
Mm.
it was like, well, you guys got to have this, this, and this before you can go home. Well, right around the corner was like this. As long as you had a prescription, you could get everything you needed: wheelchairs, walkers, whatever I needed. Uh, we went back there and told them. I said, I'm leaving tomorrow. And it's like, no, you got to have this and this and this. We was like, no, we already got this, this, and this.
We got this,
So
this, and that also.
they try to keep me for an extra 2 months because they wanted that money.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's
And we was
like
like, no,
it's like the nurses and the top directors over there. It seems like they getting a share of
Hey,
that or something
hey,
because they sure push
Casey.
that and press that.
Hey there, Crystal. How you doing?
yeah,
Hey, Crystal.
That's something. Huh? It did something else.
Yeah, man. It's-
so once I come
Oh,
home, I got
Oh, I
mad and
got.
threw that wheelchair out of the back door and told my wife, I said, I don't need it no more. And I started using my furniture for crutches. And
mm,
then once I got where I could walk around, then I just got it to a walker and a cane and all that good stuff.
mm, mm, mm. You never know what they'll pull on you. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah.
I gotta make a phone call real quick.
Okay. Interesting little studio there, Jace. All those model cars up back around the
Yeah,
show.
I need a bigger studio.
Mm. Yeah, they tried to put my mother in a nursing home. A doctor tried to. Me and my sister bolted right down there, and they said, "Oh no, you're not."
Yeah, it's crazy.
We got her out of there. So,
Yeah, I was in there for almost 7 months.
jeez. Mm.
Which
They
I mean,
wanted.
the rehabilitation part of it was really good. It was good to me. It just the people that was in charge of the place.
Was greedy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
They didn't get what they wanted, though, did they?
Nope.
Laugh on them, haha.
Yep.
Mm. You like my stars in the screen?
Yeah, I see that. That's pretty cool.
That's Restream that did that. They gave that. They did have a sign they used to put on there saying "Thanks for watching." They took that away. I don't know what they did with it. I don't know
Uh,
how long this is going to last on this. So
right.
this is found this tonight. Yeah, but this stream, my channel was I don't know. It has its moments, It has some people come in, some people don't come in. It's weird. That's the
Right.
truth, though. I'm not going to question the hell with it. But I was on here about 5 o'clock. I tried the earlier stream, and I guess it worked out. It's like, yeah, it's 2 hours now. Wow, we went to 2 hours now. 7 o'clock. That's
Yep.
cool. Made it to 2 hours. Yeah, so I just doctors are funny though.
Yeah, they are.
They don't believe in any miracles can happen. They believe all negative crap.
Yep.
All
They showed up on my
negative.
house and tried to get some money from me, and they see me walking. And it's like, "Oh my God, you're walking." I said, "No, thanks to you guys."
Really, huh?
Yep. And hey, they kind of struck a nerve, I guess.
Yeah, when I almost died for the heart attack, and I woke up, and he says, "You know what happened to you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm sure I did." And I just, "Well, you're lucky to be alive." And I said, "I know," but they didn't have faith enough to who did it. It wasn't them.
Right.
It was the Lord that brought me back. It wasn't them. So they had
Yep.
all
Now
these
see.
white coats standing around at the white coats, the one that you give
Right.
the straight jackets. They're all dressed in white jackets. I said,
Yep.
"What's this, the Brady Bunch or something? Who's all these guys in white coats around me?" "Oh, these are trainees." I said, "Man, I feel special. All these guys around me." I thought they're gonna be the ones with the straight jackets. I said, "I made a joke." Guy laughed, took his off, was laughing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, in the last 11 years, I have died 3 times,
They're really serious.
and I've come back every time.
Hmm. Huh.
The last time, if it wasn't for my wife, she was in the room with me when I flatlined.
Yeah.
She called him doctors like, "You need to get in and do something with him and fix him now."
Hmm.
So they
How
had to
you
come
feeling
in.
now?
I feel pretty good now.
That's good. Hope you stay healthy too.
Oh, I'm trying. I lost 238 pounds. So I just try to keep every day. Every day I wake up is a blessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. When I wake up, a lot of times I look up and then thank you,
Yes,
God.
sir. Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Uh, I got a hold of Full Wave Rick.
Okay.
I caught him right at closing time. Usually he
Oh,
closes. Most of the times he closes. You know, turns off all circuit breakers, lights, sets the alarm, locks the doors. Puts the big bay doors down in the back, puts them down, secures them. Turn on the alarm like the front door,
hmm.
and I caught him right before he was doing that. See, his phone messed up. Remember his phone
Yeah.
messed up? The spider cracked everything, and the screen went all kind of different pretty colors and all that. Couldn't see nothing on the
Mm.
screen. So he got another phone, and guess what? He didn't have my phone number wrote down. He said, "Man, I'm glad you called. Need your
Mm.
number." So anyway, I gave it to. I guess he got another phone, and he doesn't have the same number though.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
So how'd you get a hold of him? He didn't have the same number. How'd you figure out how to get a hold of him?
I called his work.
Oh, okay.
I called where he works at. It was 3 minutes till closing time, and they don't
Oh,
they
wow.
don't close like 5 minutes early or anything like that. They don't do that. They'll close
Oh,
at 5 o'clock or a minute or two after.
oh, okay. Hmm.
But I called where he works, and he was like, "Man, I'm glad you called." I'm like, "Yeah, I figured I'd catch you, closing up." He goes,
Yeah,
"Yeah." He says, "A few more minutes," and I had a coworker there that one of the service guys that go on calls
yeah.
to fix air conditioners and heating and what have you. Well,
Right.
right now it's air conditioner calls, not heater calls.
Mm,
And then, uh, for him to time out or what have you,
mm,
for his coworker to time out, and then
mm,
boom.
mm.
So I'll be getting the phone after a while, phone call.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if he can, because a lot of people has his number.
Mm,
I'm pretty sure,
mm.
and he could port that number.
Right.
If he got a T-Mobile phone, he could get a hold of T-Mobile and say, "Hey, customer service, I want my old phone number on this phone," and they'll do that.
Yeah.
They'll port it from the other company, and
Right.
but they get with the other company first and say, "Hey, this guy wants his old number," and they usually say, "Yeah."
Right. Okay. So I think you've been on here for 2 hours here, Cajun. So I'll let you go, and we'll get on off of here and let everybody do what they have to do for the night. Thanks
Yeah,
everybody for coming up, and we'll be back tomorrow again, and hopefully try the
uh,
same time I did there with you tonight.
Miss
So
Crystal, good seeing you. Jay, good seeing you.
Good
Wayne,
seeing you guys too.
yeah,
thanks for the link and the email.
yeah.
And good seeing you again, like I said. And y'all know the deal. As always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Plea top.
Alrighty, see you guys later.
Yep, see ya.
Bye.
Now I'll play the national anthem. I didn't play it earlier when I started, so bye everybody.